Yes, people. Welcome back to the Football Locker Room channel. Make sure you man are smashing the like and subscribe on your way in. Make sure you guys are going over to Sports Uncensored 4K with Yas and T and Co. Link is in the description. And they don't just do football, guys. You understand? In case you get bored of my face and I understand they talk boxing and all other stuff as well. So make sure you man are going over there and subscribing. Now, unfortunately. I ain't got the same spring in my step. Yeah, cowardice Arsenal.
Eh,
We
I,
dropped two
I was gonna
points.
ask if you were okay.
Yeah, nah, not really. I can't lie, man. Dropping point Chelsea are a good team. Don't get it twisted, but dropping
Very
two
good
points,
team.
man. After that, yeah, that's not good. The Liverpool finally get their W. Do you know what I mean? Man City they scrape past Leeds in the end, but it keeps the title thing alive early doors. What you telling me, Link, man? How you doing, man?
Hey man, I feel like a changed man, brother. In the midst of these slums, I thought maybe I'll take a vacation. Not from the Liverpool depression because you can't really escape that, but holidays in America. Went to Disney World, as you can see the shirt. I was happy to have that escape, and I thought, thank the Lord I don't have to watch Liverpool play right now. And then we turned around and we won a game today. I don't know how to act. You can see the excitement on my face. I'm just so happy. I forgot what this felt like, boys. Like I don't know how to act because it seemed like at one point I was never going to see another winner under slot. My
Mm,
striker scored. My 135 million pound striker scored. I'm happy. I saw a certain washed up Egyptian not play a full 90. I saw a clean sheet. I saw a clean
mm,
sheet.
mm.
I'm seeing things that I didn't know existed in the realm of Liverpool's reality. So I, I'm relieved that I don't have to get cooked this week. And I think that's really what you're seeing. But it's surprise and shock at the same time. Yeah, I'm just glad we won a game. And before we get into it, yes, I know West Ham is dead, but we're dead too. So, like I said, I saw 3 points today, and we moved top half of the table. Top half of the table, Link. He sounds a lot different. Second page, Link.
I
Not a
tried
fun
to,
guy.
I tried
Not a
to.
fun guy. I ain't gonna hold you. So yeah, we're here. We got the split.
To be fair to you, man, as well, yeah, I think it was a deserved W. Do you know what I mean? It probably should have been 3-0. Do you know what I mean? There's another player that you, man, spent
Three
about
or
$100
four.
million on. You know what I mean, Mr. Setup. But to be fair, played a good role for the goal, because I was thinking he should just spam it in and then he kind of turns and then plays that slide rule pass into Gakpo that plays it into Isak, man. So fair play. And he created another chance in the game as well where I think,
He
I
should he
can't
should have
remember now.
scored.
He
He
should have
looked.
scored. Yeah.
Hey, the bar is in hell, as some people like to say,
Mm,
but I see more and more from Wirtz every time, and I think we're almost getting to the point where I think one he's gotten some more physicality to him. I think he's gained some weight. People all saw that in the papers, whatever. But he looks a little bit quicker. He looks a little bit stronger. I think, and he's also more willing to get into duels. So I think that's just he's got more confidence in his body. And I think there was a point in the game I saw where Gravenberch actually tried to deceptively play him a ball. And I think Wirtz has kind of gotten to that point where he's trying to just follow the play instead of trying to dictate it right now, just because there was that confusion in the beginning part of the season. I think the fact that Gravenberch is trying to force the issue and give him the ball is a good sign. And I only think that's possible because Mo Salah didn't play today. So but yeah, where I thought Wirtz looked very promising. Was it world class? No, but it was good. And I think the fact that we weren't losing at any point in the game really helps us, and I think that really helps Wirtz. Not that Wirtz can't bring a team back into the game. I just don't think you allow him to get on the ball as much as he wants in the spaces that he wants. If you're chasing a game, the game becomes a track meet or a basketball game.
and to be fair, what can I say about you, man? What do you make of like the attacking setup? Because from what I saw, I watched like the first half. I didn't see too much of the second half in it, but I saw like Gakpo and Verts kind of rotating it behind the striker. At one point, I saw Verts on the right,
Hmm.
etc., etc. Like, what did you think? Also, as well, Joe Gomez at right back. I feel like he was solid as well. He got on the overlap a couple of times, put one good ball in, and
Yeah,
there's
he put
other
a
times
couple.
where he looked like a centre back. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, like, what did you make of like the overall setup of that?
Overall, I with Gomez, I thought he played well. I still have to caveat it saying we played West Ham. It's not like he had a crazy matchup to go against, but I thought he was sound. He was mistake free for the most part. He showed work ethic, which is something that we lack as a team. I know these are fundamentals and basic things I'm asking for, but it's what I need at this point. He played in a couple of half decent balls. He got a little carried away with those lofted crosses you were talking about for sure. But it's even if it's not Gomez, I think when you see Gomez's success in the lineup, you have to look at the profile of players that you're getting. And so if you're looking at recruitment in the summer and where it could have gone wrong, or looking forward to where recruitment can go in January in the summer, we need a profile similar to Gomez with a player that's healthy, someone that's physically imposing, someone that can versatile around the defense, someone that can play the ball half decently. I know Gomez isn't the best ball playing center back, but he still didn't look crazy out there today. So I thought he played very well. I hope they put him on ice and that he just doesn't train so he can be available to play midweek, but I highly doubt that will happen. Um, but yeah, I thought Gomez looked well. I love Szoboszlai on the right. I don't think he did much himself in the game. I think it was a very quiet game for him, but he provides so much structure in our team. He provides fluidity in our movement on the ball and off the ball. He also provides us with 1,000 times of a more of a defensive presence, pressing from the right and having support for Gomez. As much as Gomez may have looked decent, a big part of that is the fact that Szoboszlai or Wirtz or whoever was rotated out to the right was able to track back and had the legs to do it and not have their offensive game be impacted that much.
No, fairs, man. Look, I know you say it's only West Ham, but let's not forget the other day, yeah, you man, it was a whitewash against Nottingham Forest, and them man are worse in it. So I
We got
think,
smacked by PSV too, but
yeah,
it's
you, you just gotta take the positives, man. And you know what it is? It's not like you guys well, from what I saw anyway, it's not like you guys scumbagged the win. I think you guys actually played well, and the managers actually made changes that has basically brought a bit more balance to you for you guys as well. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I just gotta big up Ollie, man, 10 times, man. Just gotta yeah, just take the positives out from that, man. Going forward, yeah, like do you want to see the same thing? Like, do you want the manager to mix it up, or do you want a bit of consistency where it's like gonna keep Sabozza on the right for the pressing, Gomez at right back if you can keep fit, etc., etc. Salah on the bench.
Salah on the bench. That's a must. I don't want to see Salah. Um, I would take Gakpo out if we had another winger. Um, I would even put Ekatike out there, but then we don't have a backup striker. Um, like Salah's done everything for this club. He's a legend. He's a living legend, but he's cooked. He's cooked.
Link, I'm gonna keep shouting it. Mo Salah, centre forward, work on it.
No,
400,000 a week. At least for this season, work on it, man. Work on
but
it.
you're telling him to work on it for something he's gonna be gone in 4 months. It's like
But
you work on it until when? So AFCON comes up, right? He comes back when AFCON's over. In my eyes, we should have already had our transition plan, our next phase, whatever, should be lined up and ready to go in January.
okay, but
His watch is over. That's okay. That's okay.
realistically, yeah, realistically, he ain't going nowhere. And Link, here's the thing though, Link. Yeah, there's no guarantee he leaves in the summer either. So
Nah, he's gone.
you are gonna have to work on
You,
it.
you
You're
think
gonna
you
you're
think
gonna have to
Saudi
work
you think
something.
Saudi's not bidding? You think Saudi's not bidding?
Sorry.
You think Saudi's not bidding? Okay.
Not that they won't.
It, okay.
It's not that they won't bid you. How long is this contract, by the way? Is it two
Two
years
ye-
with a year
two
extension?
2 years. Just 2 years.
2 years flat. All right, I see. Well, let's say he's odds. Obviously not a guarantee, but let's say he's odds on to leave in the summer. You still have to make use out of him in the meantime. And at the end of the day, correct me if I'm wrong. It's probably it's probably better balanced. If both of your wide players can press in comparison than just your centre forward. So my thing is this: wide
Our center
players.
forward don't even press like that. Isak's not a great presser.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's better to have players out wide to press rather than the centre forward. The centre forward can just block passing me sort of thing. So you can have Isaac and Salah as your centre forward options, and then have the Ekatikas, the Szoboszlais, the Gakpos out wide. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm going mad in it, but I just think
I
as much
I'm
as I
Go
might
ahead.
cuss Salah, there's still use of him. Like make use of
I
him.
don't see it. I don't see it.
I don't know, man.
Unless this is to be able to suit both suggestions. If we play Akatike out left, then you can make Salah the backup striker.
Yep, that's the idea that I was going with
But
still.
you can't make Salah backup striker until he goes off to AFCON because you have to put together a string of results to warrant him not being in the side continuously.
Mm.
Because the last time we won a game without Salah, he went right back into the lineup.
No, I hear it, man. I hear it. I hear it.
See,
But
like
look,
Salah's going to start against Sunderland,
mm,
and we're going to look like shit again.
hopefully, Horny Slut learns from his lesson and just, you know what I mean? Just like have a word with Mo and be like, look, Mo, you was on the bench, and I mean, we got the W. Listen, we get that you're older. Maybe we're gonna try something a bit different with you. Do you know what I mean? Over the course of the season, surely a player like Salah, who is the age that he is, can understand and be like, alright, cool. You know, if he's really that Liverpool legend, etc., etc. You know, hopefully he can be like, you know what, let me just hold bench. But yeah, man, I'm gonna keep scheming for it, man. Salah centre forward, man, all
Yeah,
day. You know,
and
finally got the W, and that's good, man. But
but
who do you have on the Sunderland? Do you remember?
must win winnable games. Give me a second.
Mm. No worries, man. No worries. Let's have
It's
a
not.
quick look. Actually, no worries,
Yeah,
no worries. Um, let's have a quick look, peeps. Do you know what I mean?
we
Because
play
Liverpool's
Sunderland, Leeds. We play Sunderland Wednesday. We play Leeds Saturday. We go to Enter, and then we play Brighton next Saturday or the
mm,
following Saturday after. And then we got Spurs. Like we should be winning most of these games. Not
yeah.
off form, off name. We should be winning most of
Mm,
these games.
no,
So we'll
100%.
see if we can actually show up. But I know it's harsh, but I really the four horsemen of Liverpool's demise this year. They're just because we won a game, it's not like they're off the hook. Like Kanate looked good because he played Callum Wilson, who's washed up and old. Like
Mm,
I shouldn't even say Kanate looked good. Kanate didn't get scored on or make a mistake because his opponent was Callum Wilson. Um, Maka, there was no midfield battle really. Like West Ham doesn't have a midfield to make note of. I'm not going to give Maka credit for not looking like an asshole today. And Gakpo scummed his way to a goal and assist today, but it's just still the wasteful shots. I think he played the. I will give him credit for finding Kirkez. I feel like he actually knows who Kirkez is now, and I think he's getting rid of the ball quicker. But it's still his final product has been terrible, and I'm saying that after a goal and assist. That's how done I am with Gakpo. So, um, yeah, promising, but we're still shit, and we're still eighth, and I'm just happy we won a game.
So what we're saying, what front three of what Ekatike, Isaac, Verts,
And
and Scott.
Sabozalai. Yeah, I would do
Right.
that. Yeah, I'd run that. I'd run that in a heartbeat. I'd run that in a heartbeat because Sabozalai will do a ton of running. You have rotations naturally from the striker and the left winger, and from the cam and the right winger. I gotta stop saying cam from the 10. And yeah, I think, and it gives you a platform, huh?
No, I
I
hear
guess
it, man. I know. That's why I highlighted
yeah.
it. I'm glad I wasn't the only one because that's the reaction I had in my head. Like, Wait, what? Hey, them, I can't lie. Hey, them, I can't lie
This
to you.
isn't FIFA, bro. This ain't FIFA.
That's number one. And number two, I'll be real. Yeah, you see, without these, I'll be near blind. Hey, Nems, I think like you need these, man. I really, you need these Nems. I can't lie, but that guy is wasteful to fuck. I can't lie, he
Just
is wasteful to
all
fuck, man.
types of shots hitting random people in the stadium.
Nah, facts, man. Facts. But hey, Roblox, man, before you cut, listen, we're gonna head into this Arsenal game, man. I can't lie to you. I kind of don't. Link, you're probably gonna talk more than me on this one. I can't lie, but
No, I want to. I see. Like this is the thing. I'm happy, but like I can only be so shameless because of the gap. You know, you're still how many points ahead of us? 8, 9.
I don't even know, bro.
So I'm saying like it's not even like in my realm. I will say though, no Gabriel, no Saliba, no win for Arsenal. Take that as you may. I think I because I hate watch Rice so much, I have to admit when I see improvements and I see his vision improving and I see his intent with his passes becoming more and more threatening. So I have to give Rice credit for that. I think Rice wasn't the reason to blame for and it's like I'm talking like this was a loss, which just shows how good you guys have been this year. But you guys drew against Chelsea. I think Rice played decently. I think Zubimendi was not ready for seeing one of the more not more one of the better midfields in the Prem and Europe. That's a really good midfield. I think people like to hate on Chelsea, but that midfield's top 5, top 10 in the world for me. So Zubimendi had to deal with that physicality. I don't think he was ready for it. I think you have to give credit to Enzo, just how much he has improved over the last 2 or 3 years. I thought Enzo was class today. Um, and but back to your team, yeah, Eze, bro, let it all work out. He blew his load, bro. Pause. He blew his load. You know, a hat trick versus Spurs is great. Happy Spursy day, but this is what you bought him for. I hear, and it's not from you. I know you're kind of calm with the praise, but after this hat trick last week, I heard about how Eze's one of the best midfielders in the world. I'm hearing from Liverpool fans how we should have got Eze instead of Wirtz.
That's
All
mad.
this, right? But there's a reason that Eze was brought in to try and improve the attacking depth and give you another option as opposed to taking Odegaard's place. You saw that
Mm,
today. You saw it
and
today. Where Eze can look for a final ball, Odegaard dictates your tempo.
I'm so glad you see it. This is my thing with Eze, yeah, because I was doing a combined 11 year on Chez's channel, innit? And don't get me wrong, yeah. Look, Enzo Fernandez is a good player. I do think he's just been up and down in it. I feel like with Eze, yeah, with what he's he's come in and done what he's brought in to do. And this is considering the fact that the position that he plays, the role that he plays, and the way that we play. Now, because he's not a dictator, I'm not expecting him to run games. I'm just expecting him to show up in enough moments. And I think he's done that throughout the season. However, if you ask me, I think nobody thrived in. Well, Declan Rice did all right. Nobody thrived in that midfield. It got to the point, especially in the first half, it got to the point where both teams were trying to escape the midfield. Calafiori even tried to go in there, and just got bounced off the ball by Reece James. Nobody wanted it in that midfield. Do you know what I mean? Caicedo was on us like
Bro, he was
brown,
on something, bro.
like fly on shit.
He was on
You know what I
something,
mean?
bro.
Yeah, because he went too far. Like he went too far in the
He
end. You know
was
what I
he
mean?
was asking for the card.
Yeah,
If he doesn't get the straight red, he's getting a double yellow before the game's over.
yeah. And do you know what's funny? I think he probably should have got the yellow already, anyways. And the fact
Exactly.
that the
That
referee saw it the first time and gave that a yellow, yeah, I was like, hold on a second, whoa, that was mad. Studs up on the ankle, but Yeah, like that midfield area. Don't get me wrong. I think Chelsea was slightly better, but that midfield area, I don't think either team wanted a part of it. Do you know what I mean? To the point where when the ball got to the goalkeeper, they were trying to escape the midfield. Do you know what I mean? But I do think Chelsea did a slightly better job. Now, what pisses me off, yeah, about this game, yeah, is that these man went a man down, and
Yeah.
Chelsea was still playing like it was 11 versus 11. We
Mm-hmm.
turned pum pum, yeah. The lack of application is abysmal. I sat down there and I told Chelsea fans, listen, yeah, you see us off the ball, when we press you, you ain't gonna play through us. Yeah. I Lems, shut your mouth. Anyways, yeah. I told Chelsea fans, yeah, if we press you, you're not gonna play through us, yeah. If we put men behind the ball, you're not gonna play through us. And then they ended up fucking playing through us. Do you know
They
what
did.
pissed me off the most, yeah? And this is what I've appreciated about us so far this season, yeah. We will, let's say we'll press the team from the front, and if the team beats that first press, then we come back into a shape real quick. Please tell
Mm-hmm.
me why motherfuckers are jogging back to get back into position. We had an inexperienced centre back here on that centre back partnership here on that pitch. And I've seen this team here give more protection to Gabriel and Saliba than I did them give to Mosquera and Hincapié. It was
Thank you.
nasty. And
Thank
all
you
of a
for
sudden,
saying it.
Pedro Neto run our defensive line. Where's the rest of my team?
Bro, I was wondering why I was seeing so much space for them to attack at the end of the game. Like, I know you're going for it, but like, that's the most open I've seen Arsenal look. Just work ethic. It was weird. You made a very good point. That was the first time that they had played together in a professional game, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right? That's the first time they've been paired together. Hinkabee and Mascara
Second, but the first time,
in the Prem.
yeah, first time in the Prem. To be fair, so they played together, yeah, against Brighton, yeah.
Hmm.
We got a clean sheet, to be fair, but again, that game was shaky. I can't lie. I can't lie. Big up Yash in the building, man. We're gonna get you in a sec. But in fact, you know what? Let's go to Yash because I don't want to sit here complaining the whole time. Innit? What are you telling me, Yash, man? Obviously Chelsea won,
Yeah, yeah.
Arsenal won. They went a man down, then they went one up. We brought one back. Like, what did you make of the game, my brother, man? Also, I hope you were blessed as well, man.
Yes, I am. I appreciate you, bro. The game, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Chelsea, you have to give them their flowers, bro. I said the same thing against Sunderland, so I might sound like a broken clock, but when a team stops you from playing, they're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we had an all-time stinker for I think a vast majority of our players. I think Saka had a pretty poor game by his standards. I think the midfield wasn't good. Eze was very quiet. Marino, I mean, he scored a goal, yes, which I'm thankful for because it salvages the point, but he was all over the gaff. His passes weren't connecting to nobody. He was kicking people. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think maybe there's like a multiple factors for the performance. Obviously, one of them being that Chelsea done their job. They stifled us. They played well in the midfield, but we had 3 massive games back to back to back, and sometimes these things like take a toll on players emotionally, mentally, physically, and whatnot. Listen, man, we got a point. It was a fair point in the end of it. We had a couple chances. They had a couple chances, but yeah, man, I don't know. I think Chelsea are better than a lot of people give them credit for. And one of my videos on the channel, if you go back to it, if you have a chance, I predicted Chelsea to finish second. So yeah, man, they're not a bad team at all. So there's no shame in drawing at Stamford Bridge. I feel like I'm a little bit upset because our performance was really, really poor. So, but at the same time, if you look for the silver lining in the cloud, is that even though we was really, really poor, we got away with a point. So yeah, man, we gave City a little open door again. We need to shut that again real soon.
I think the only thing I'll say about the whole getting a point away at Chelsea was that we were a man up.
Yeah, I hear it.
For 50
That
minutes,
was
55 minutes.
No,
you know what I'm
we
saying?
were not good. We were not good, bro, at all. We weren't good at all. So when they were 10 men, they were the better team. When they were they were the team for that seemed to be getting the breaks. Like I just couldn't figure out what was going on. They're the man down, but they're the ones that's constantly like going at our goalkeeper and at our defense. So I don't know. I think Arteta may have been a little bit slow to make the substitutions. Yeah, bruv. It wasn't a good day in the office at all, bruv. I left it with a sour taste in my mouth.
Do you know what's mad, yeah? And people might be surprised, yeah, but I don't blame me personally, I don't blame Arteta one bit for this game. I think this is all on the players. I think the application is poor. Look, we had like 4 man on the yellows at half time, innit? There's only so many changes that you can do without.
He made 4 subs by the 75th minute.
Yeah, no, I hear it. I
was gonna get into that. That's why for me, it's like, bruv, I can't really blame Arteta. We can't be a man up, but it's looking like we're the ones with the man down.
No, I wasn't trying to blame Arteta, bro. I wasn't trying to blame him, but I feel like he should have been a little bit more quicker with the substitutions. It may not have made a difference at all.
Which sub? Which sub?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have personally taken off Martinelli a little bit earlier because
you can't.
That game, why not? That game, once they went to 10 man, there was a lot more space, and Martinelli wasn't playing well at all. Madueke could have come in a little bit sooner. Odegaard could have come in a bit sooner because we needed somebody to dictate the play, and Zubamendi wasn't having his best games. But listen.
No, you have to wait. I think the only sub you could have made earlier is the Eze sub. But if you take off Martinelli, you have to take off Marino. And you have to bring on Gyökeres earlier than he would have intended to. I think that's why. Because you can't take Martinelli on, leave Marino up top, and then have who'd you put on Madueke? He's not slow, but he's not going to be running in behind. That's not his greatest strength.
I hear it, but Madueke, I'm pretty sure, is quicker than Martinelli. So
no, he's not. Don't say that.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm telling you, bro. Look it up. I'm pretty sure
Martinelli can't dribble to save his life, but he's not. He's quicker. I think he's quicker. It's just running. I think Madueke is like faster with the ball at his feet.
Maybe. I don't know, man. But, the Saliba injury was a little bit of a stinker, but
and I think that actually might have played a key part in the side. You know, was that warming up today? That was a very last minute.
I think it was done in training, maybe yesterday.
So if that happens this morning, today,
when you have good depth, you don't want to have use all your depth in one go. You know what I mean? It's better to have, in an ideal situation anyway, no one to be injured. But if one of them's injured, to have the other sort of first team player with them. And it showed that these two players haven't had any game time together. So
yeah, we did mention that briefly.
Yeah. So like I said, look, I'm not going to make excuses, but Chelsea were good. They was very well deserving of a point. But there's a few things there that sort of circumstances in it. So
I was waiting till you got here. You asked, can you see what my shirt, my hat says?
So say laundry.
Yeah, there's something in red.
Laundry.
Dirty laundry, and that's Arsenal the last 4 games. No clean sheets, brother.
What's that, bro?
No clean sheets.
That's cool, bro.
I had to mention it. I don't think you guys played. I don't think the performance was that poor. I think it was, as a hater, it was the perfect opportunity to show what your weaknesses could be when they do actually show up. So maybe if you want to look at it as a poor performance, sure. I just think that you played a perfect matchup in Chelsea. I think their midfield, their physicality, their athleticism, I think really played into it. I think, fortunately for Arsenal, you don't come up against many teams that can provide that as an opposition. So in games like this, and you mentioned Gabriel and Saliba, in games against the Chelseas of the world, you're looking to a set piece to break the deadlock. That's not a problem, but I think that does. I think missing those two made much more of a difference for you scoring wise, as opposed to defensively.
No, 100%. I think what's his name? Robert Sanchez made 2 proper saves as well.
He played very well today. He played very well today.
That guy impressed me today. You know, I know that's not his regular level probably, but he made.
He's been in decent form.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think he played very well. Reece James definitely deserved the man of the match.
Yeah, Reece James was class.
But I think you guys lost. Well, you guys drew the game with Eze's performance and a little bit Marino, but because those two have been looking like quite the pairing the last couple of games. That's where you guys have gotten most of your creativity from. Is those two linking up, and neither of them played well today.
Nah, you're right on that one, but I think a lot of the problems that I saw in the game as well is just I don't know, for whatever reason they were a bit lethargic. The players, they were not able to sort of get quite simple passes some because Zubamendi is a very good passer of the ball, and quite often what he would do is just a little bit overhit it, and then it kind of kills the momentum of the attack.
Yeah.
So I don't know what was up today, but you might have to just put it down to Chelsea pressuring, man. I don't know, but some of them I saw from Zubamendi particularly were just like wide open passes with nobody around him, and he's managed to kick it off for a throw. And so I don't know, man. I don't think you're going to see Arsenal play that sort of football many more times this season at all, if at all. So I don't know, man.
I think you'll see that. I think you'll see a game like that again.
Who against who though? Because I think like you said, Chelsea's thing against when it comes to Arsenal, the things that sort of works well for them is the fact that they've got a superb midfield as much as we have, and their one might be a little bit more athletic actually. But
Newcastle, Forest, and these are the return fixtures.
Newcastle's home though.
That's fine, but the midfield: Newcastle, Forest, us if we get our shit together.
I like how you snuck Liverpool.
City with the low block can provide that type of opposition, and Villa can also do that with the way they play McGinn, Kamara. So,
but the positive thing for me is that all of these teams that you've named, City and Chelsea, also have to face them. So, in terms of away grounds, I think we've got the Etihad.
Right, but you're the hunted now.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But the hunter also has to do their job when the hunted falters, right? And that was in large parts one of the biggest issues we had last season. Every time Liverpool falters, we're right there with you faltering, or probably even worse.
Right, but would you say that the team that you're worried about, City, will do that?
100%.
And if that they'll falter?
Yeah, bro. Did you watch City yesterday? They got the job done. And there's no shade, no problems, but they weren't good. And on a different day,
I know. On a different day, you guys won the league today.
Well, we can't have won it today in any day.
On a different day, there's an 11-point gap, and I'm on this show very upset saying Arsenal won the league.
No, because then listen, like you said, we've still got these hard midfields to go. Do you know what I mean? There's points to be dropped.
Right, but 11-point cushion is very different when you're going into your fixtures. You can play those games.
11 points cushion against who?
It would have been 11 versus against like City. Yeah, it would have been crazy. It was like 9 or 10. It would have been 9 or 10.
Yeah, City at worst yesterday. I don't think there were any danger of losing. So had they gone and we won, that would have been
that's 4-point swing.
Points. That would have been 9
points. That would have been 10, right? Am I doing my math wrong?
I think
if City lost and we won, it would have been 10. We would have been 10 points ahead of them.
Yeah, if they drawn, but I said if they drawn, because I don't think there was any danger of losing yesterday.
But that's a 10-point gap. That helps you a lot going into your next fixture, especially with the injuries.
Yeah, but how serious are those injuries? Who knows? You know what I mean? We still don't know the extent of.
Gabriel and Saliba aren't playing this week. Who do you play this on Wednesday?
Brentford. That's a bit of a stiff.
And that's my point. Brentford, are they the most technical and quality team? No, but what are they good at?
Beat Liverpool.
Right, and how'd they beat Liverpool? How'd they beat Liverpool?
They beat you guys by out footballing you, throw-ons, long balls, all that.
Well, it was out football. Okay, out football.
Michael Coyote was a man possessed that day.
That's my point. So when the set piece team plays the other set piece team,
quality will show. Surely, no.
I hope.
Look how Chelsea got at us.
Chelsea's midfield is arguably the first or second best midfield, probably in the world the Premier League for sure, but maybe the world. Their midfield is really good when all of them play fit and are on song. Cool,
and
we
on the
didn't play
field
their
at the same
midfield.
time.
Yeah. I was about to say we didn't play their midfield for the whole game.
And you didn't play against Cole Palmer.
No, we didn't. No. But we had players that missed it as well. If that's how you want to do it, but
No, but those
that
players will be
wasn't the road I
missing
was
this
trying-
week.
That's not the road
I
I
get
was
what
trying
you're
to go down.
saying.
Huh?
Okay. All I'm saying is the same players that were missing today will be missing midweek against a team that likes to score set pieces and it
That's
has a
fine.
variety of set pieces to score, and you've given up 70% of your goals in the Prem from set pieces.
That's cool, bro. That's up to Arteta to figure that shit out, ain't it?
What I would say, is that I don't know if Saliba's out long term. And I know, obviously, we know Gabriel is, but Saliba, I don't know. He might be back.
It could be a week. I just know he's not playing Wednesday. If he's getting scans tomorrow, he's not playing Wednesday.
Boy.
I see what you're saying. I don't know, because Arteta said that he just felt something in it, so like it was enough to be out for this game. He kind of suggested that he could be back for the next game. You know what? You're probably right. He might be back for Saturday if all goes well. But even if all goes well, he probably doesn't play on Wednesday.
He's not. Why rush him back Wednesday? If you felt something in your leg today, or yesterday, why are you rushing him for Wednesday? Just have him come back Saturday. Because to your point, you have the depth. What's the point of the depth if you're going to rush Saliba back?
No, I respect it, man. I think we got Villa on Saturday as well. So
I'm saying rest him for Villa.
Yeah.
Don't do something stupid. I'm still upset at the way he rushed Saka back last year.
Well,
and Shaq, I haven't forgot about that. I know that's not you, but that is an ongoing thing I'm watching. Saka's performances.
I mean, he got an assist today, but you're right. His performance.
He did, and that was a good. No, that was a good assist. That was nice.
It wasn't a good performance.
I'm worried that he lost a step.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't the fastest to begin with.
No, but bro, with an injury that's sort of significant, you'll know better than anyone else. Van Dijk took a while before he was looking like Van Dijk again. So it could very well be the same thing. You know what I mean? They said he saw.
That's a fair point, but I think the pressure on your hammy for a centre back is different for a winger. You know what I mean? Especially
with Van Dijk, I think he had a ACL and a grade 3 ACL tear, and I think maybe a PCL as well. So for a centre back, you need your lateral movement a lot more than you would if you were, for example, an attacker. So when Van Dijk came back for at least a season, he weren't at his sort of best level.
Yeah, but we didn't rush Van Dijk. Van Dijk set out the entire season and some change, bro. We eased Van Dijk back into the lineup.
No, I hear it, but what I'm saying, the point I'm trying to make is not the rushing. I'm not trying to sort of go against what you said about rushing back. What I'm saying is that sometimes when players get major injuries, it takes time for their body to fully recover physically and psychologically. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. Let me say this. As a fellow black man, I'm always going to root for Saka's success. But as an Arsenal hater, I hope it takes him an eternity to get back to that level. Okay. And if he does, in another club's uniform. So there you go.
I mean, I think to sort of give Saka a little bit of credit, I think he's getting into good positions, even though he's not obviously his old self.
He's very cerebral. I think his brain. I
think he's kind of snapping at things and he's panicking. I think he's really desperate for a goal, so he's doing a little things that a bit out of character where he's just shooting things that normally he'd sort of cross into the back post but yeah, man, I don't know.
Hey, and this is definitely me throwing a little bait out there, but this is kind of what I was saying about Salah a couple of months ago.
What do you mean by that?
Just trying to force the issue, and then it'll work out eventually. He's getting into good spaces, though.
Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, the thing with Salah is that he looks as dead as a dodo.
No, Salah's done. Salah's done.
Yeah.
I won't even. I'm not even bullshit. Yeah, he's gone.
It's mad. You know what? Yeah, real quick. Yeah. Big up. Musab Omar 5343 in the chat. Reece James out there snatching chains in the midfield tonight. And I hear it. Look, Reece James put in a quality performance. No, sorry, Link. I mean, we always told you, Liverpool man, that Reece James is the guy in it. You know, the whole James Trent conversation, whatnot. Now that he's gone to Real Madrid, and I mean, he's snakey man. All of a sudden, you man don't know him no more. But I've always believed in this guy in it, and people, I think Liverpool fans got mad when we said, "Oh, Reece James over Trent." Do you know what I mean? And it's like, bro, man's got it. Whether he's in midfield or at right back, he's just physically solid. You know what I mean? Passing the ball, solid. Crossing the ball, solid. Like defensive awareness, position, like bro, tackling, just everything, just solid, man. Absolute quality. The only thing, yeah, I will say to you, Chelsea, man, don't get me wrong, you did go a man down, yeah. So fair play to you, man. You were a man down, and you were still the better team. Fair play, but you man are 6 points behind in third. You're at home. You're at Stamford Bridge, and you're gassed that you got a point against us. That's where I'm like, you Chelsea, man, like your mentality's in the bin, G. Can't lie, your mentality's in the bin.
Yeah, but be careful, bro. They're gonna tell you you want a European Cup, so you know how it
Yeah,
goes.
you better watch out. You better respect you better respect the world champions.
The world
Hey,
champions.
all I'll say is that I think the narrative is allowed to be changed based on the game state, and I think once you guys go up a man and the game's tied, the onus is on you as the team that's trying to win the title, the team that's top of the table. You have to get a result there, and a draw is not enough. It's great that you were able to, come back and get at least a point out of it, but once it's a man down, and the fact that they didn't just sit back the entire game, you need more. You need more, and I think it's on the players.
Do you know what? That's fair, innit? Because I was going to bring up the example of last season against Man City at the Etihad. Remember what they were saying to us? Yes. We was only a few seconds away. And I was saying the same thing. I can't lie, but opposition fans were saying to us, like, like, it was 2-1 up, we should have held the lead, whatnot, blah, blah. Look at all the disciplinary issues that we had last season. They should have been like, we should have been more disciplined. You still should have won. You can still win when you're a man down. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is what they were saying about us last season.
I'll give you that. That's fair. That's fair.
You see what I'm saying? Like, we're out here, we're trying to go for the title, bro. No one should be gassed about getting a pin. I give a fuck if you're a man down. I don't care. That's just my opinion.
You shouldn't be getting a man down in the first place, bro. Chelsea got a discipline problem, innit? Because only Arsenal seem to have a discipline problem. Nobody else. No.
Can I be a hater again?
Go for it, man.
Your team's a bunch of hoes. Your team's a bunch of hoes, bro. I can't. I've never seen a team that was purposely put together to be 6'2", physically dominant, imposing, win every loose ball, every aerial duel, and at the same time be able to flop better than prime Samba Brazil. I don't get it. How can Marino be able to dunk on a center back to score the goal, but 10 minutes earlier he's flopping on the floor? Why is Mascara, great center back, solid, imposing, ready to get into any scuffle when the ball is not kicked out, but the second someone touches his shoulder at the end of the half, my boy's flopping?
Why not, bro? You got to play the game just like.
Nah, that's not playing the game, bro. That's not playing the game. At least let him touch your face, bro. Nah, we all play the game. I understand.
Yeah, bro.
I understand embellishing contact, but creating contact is horseshit.
Listen, for a long time in the Premier League,
you guys are bullies. You guys are bullies. Arsenal are bullies.
Same thing. What are we doing there?
Arsenal are bullies. You guys are bullies. Bullies, and not in a good way.
So rich from you, yeah, calling
bullies.
My team, me and Yass's team, yeah, a bunch of hoes when your captain is called Cardi V. That's crazy, you know. Your captain is out there stripping and shaking nyash for Premier League attacker. My team is the whole. Your own fans make jokes about my man.
You can't do this in a week that we win. You can't do this in a week that we win. Hold on, Shaq, because your GOAT has the same number of prims as Cardi V. So what does that say about your club? Your GOAT has the same number of prims as Cardi V. I think your GOAT has the same finish in the Ballon d'Or as Cardi V. Has Henry ever finished top 3? Has Henry ever finished top 3? He did. Yeah. Will he finish second?
Yeah, he finished second.
So they're both best losers. There we go. So I don't talk about Don't talk about my captain.
You
Okay,
see
he's
this?
going through a
You see
lot.
this? You
He's
see
going
this? I
through a
can talk
lot.
nonsense on your team, but the minute you do it, I'm gonna get butthurt. Leave it, bro.
Don't
It's
talk
mad.
about my captain.
You know, first of all, Link here. It's not my GOAT. It is the Premier League GOAT.
No,
Yeah?
he's your GOAT. He's your GOAT.
Don't forget. No.
Consensus, bro.
The vast majority of Premier League football fans know in unison he is the Premier League GOAT. Yeah.
It's
Let's
only
get
little
that
silly
right.
boys from Liverpool, bro, that believe otherwise.
And you know what? If I'm delusional, that's fine.
Action.
I don't want to know any other way. He's your GOAT.
It's all good, bro. Ask West Ham.
I'm taking
players,
Cisse. I'm taking Cisse.
Which
That's my French striker. That's my French striker. Cisse. That's my French striker.
You're funny.
Yeah.
Hey, where is Cisse's World Cup though? I'm baffed. Where's his World Cup?
Well, he
Where's
wasn't
his
on that
Euro?
team.
I'm confused. Huh?
He was on one of those.
Henry scored goals in 1998 World Cup. What are we doing? Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Cisse was Cisse on the 98 team or the 02 team? He was on one of those teams.
He wasn't in the
You
98
sure about
team,
that?
and he wasn't
He
in the
went in that
90.
team.
No.
He was on the Euro. He was on one of those teams.
He was probably in the 2002 team that got knocked out in Senegal. Sorry.
That might have been it. He might have been on that team.
Nah,
Group stage knockout, bro.
going
He might have been that team. Yeah, he wouldn't have made that 98 team. You're
He
right.
wasn't in the 98, 100%.
Yeah.
And he wasn't in Euro 2000 either.
I respect my striker. He was there in 05 though. He was in Istanbul in 05 though, wasn't he, Shaq?
Yeah,
You're talking about the game where Steven Gerrard dived there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. My guy.
It's all right for some though, yeah.
What when we score?
That's just sad, isn't it? You gotta stay consistent.
Hey, different game.
All right.
It's not my fault they didn't have VAR. It's not my fault.
Bro. The king of divers, bro.
Let me go back and find some Henry highlights. We got
handball highlights, so that's about it, bro.
What handball? You mean Odegaard? Or is that we're talking about further back?
We got handball.
Okay. So it's an Arsenal thing. The handballs are an Arsenal thing. Okay.
Don't let it slip, lads. Don't let it slip. Don't let it slip, lads. Could never be my midfielder,
bro.
I
don't want to hear this, and it's like, every time you mention Trent, I have to try to remember the good times, like when he ruined your title race.
Trent, big man.
You know,
Trent won him a Premier League title. I was not talking about Trent.
Yeah.
You remember you said, don't let it slip, lads. Don't let it slip.
Yeah.
You know.
I do. Trust me. I know who said that, when he said that, the huddle and everything. Yeah. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Hey, what place did you guys finish in that year?
You don't
Is that what we're doing? Hold on. Wait. What season was that? Was it 2015?
That was 13-14.
13-14. Hold on. Wait.
Those were dark times, bro.
Whoa. Hold on. What did you win that season?
Nada.
Hopes and
dreams. What did we win that season? Do you remember?
Was that FA Cup or was it Carabao?
We don't do Carabao now. We do FA Cup.
Yeah. We don't do energy drinks, fine. You understand? Yeah, the oldest competition of football history.
Brother, the FA Cup kept you relevant for 20 years, brother.
Yeah, but you guys were irrelevant for 30 years, so at least we were something.
No, what do you mean? We won the champs in there. We won your cup in there. We won an FA Cup in there. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, Steven.
We did a cup treble. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
That is the most scavenger trouble I've ever seen, bro.
But is it? What was that last word? Trouble?
Scavenger. Bro. That's what it was.
Oh, this is great. You know,
bro. You see my team.
One little win, you know.
No,
it's not even that, bro. I'm telling you,
it's significant to some,
fans, especially the haters. They have been starving. Arsenal has been starving them dead.
No.
That's why you see how they jumped up. You see how they jumped up when
they couldn't even hear it. They locked them off.
Who?
Look, see you. What were you gonna say? You cut off at opposition.
Yeah, the opposition fans have been starving, bro. You see how they were giddy at a Sunderland draw.
No,
thing
but this
again,
is,
bro.
but no, but like,
Man,
yo, yes, I come on the show, and I've been saying the same thing for 6 weeks. I said Arsenal only get scored on from set pieces.
that's fine, bro.
Okay, right. That hasn't changed. I didn't give you Rice hate because I didn't think Rice was the problem today. So
No,
that's all I had to say about Arsenal, right? And then I said Liverpool are trash. And when the four horsemen of shit play bad or play at all, we lose. Salah didn't play, we won the game. I haven't said anything more than that.
I hear it. I hear it.
I said words hit the gym. I said words hit the gym. I didn't even say what I said 10 seconds on Isak in the intro. Like
Hey,
I know
also
where we are right now.
stuff, you know.
I know where we are. I'll take anything. I'll take anything. Pause.
Yeah, I think you guys might have paid off Pocket to do a dodgy one, you know.
That was bro, I can't stand him. I can't stand him. Brother, like there's like how can you watch that 30-second clip and not say yeah, match fix?
I don't know.
How? How?
But the only thing as egregious I've seen as that was the Van Dijk handball against PSV. That man, these players are doing it on purpose at this point.
This guy.
I'm telling you. You telling me that wasn't on purpose, bro?
No, so I'll say this: Van Dijk did that on purpose, but
That's
not
weird.
but not in the sense of I want to sabotage the game.
Yeah.
I think he thought he was going to get a call because our entire mental state is fucked. So like he thought he was going to get that push because some guy touched him, and he's an idiot for that. Love you, Van Dijk. You know, in that moment. But like, no, I don't. What? No. You thought he was trying to get slot out?
I don't know. For a second, I was thinking, yo, the sack off here, bro. Man's jogging back. He's not even trying on the fourth goal. I was thinking, yeah,
bro.
That's giggling in that when you got taken off. Like,
it looked like they wanted to.
Nah, bro. I think Konate was embarrassed, bro. I think he was dead ass embarrassed. But yo, Konate giggling. You know how bad you have to play to get removed from a free transfer shortlist? You know how bad you have to play for them to be like, nah, we're not even gonna get you on a free. We got other targets, brother.
Hey, today he had a good performance. You know, he's trying to show Real Madrid, yo, I'm still here. You know,
he can dip. This is the problem I have because we are trash. We have no clout right now. So it's like, are you gonna go to Real Madrid or are you gonna go to Liverpool? I'm not worried about Konate. I'm worried about Guehi.
Yeah, I think Guehi might not be coming. I think personally, I think Guehi should go to Chelsea if he's really smart. Stay in London.
Nah. Guehi's a man of class and a code. He doesn't want to. He feels like Chelsea, gave up on him.
What do with each other, bro?
He doesn't want to go back to Chelsea because he's a Chelsea product. And
see, understood. Go Real Madrid, bro. Don't go to Liverpool.
No, do you know what? That's a fair point. You might have that ego, where it's like, yo, like you might got rid of man,
He might do, but he may also have the sort of thing like where it's Eze saying, I'm gonna go back and prove you wrong that you should have kept man, innit?
Yeah, but I think Eze is different.
Eze got dumped when he was a youth, like where he was grown man.
He went through the academy.
And then you go and spend another 2 billion just to circle back round to try and come to me.
That's a matter.
Nah. Imagine that, bro. Imagine you're dating a gal, and you'll be like, and she's like, nah, flip that. I'm gonna go with this next man there. You know what I mean? He's got the
3 years later.
You know what I mean? And you're doing well for yourself, and you're about to hit, you know what I mean? You're about to hit your prime. And then she go leave because there's a next one already there in her prime. Now, a few months down now, everything busts for you. She comes back spinning. You're gonna turn the fuck off, man. What are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not spinning the block on me. You're not spinning the block on me.
Yeah,
fuck that.
You know, like that. Nah, bro. Like I'm some up on that. Nah, I ain't spinning the block.
Nah, that's mad, bro. But I don't know, man. This Liverpool at the minute, you'd be a fool to come into Liverpool at this particular moment in time, bro.
Why?
Bro, the place is a mess. Your house is a mess.
No, that's the perfect reason to go to Liverpool right now. There's nothing set in stone. So if you come in and it improves, then you're automatically seen as one of the people that were the reason for that success.
And what if it carries on going the way it is, and then all of a sudden he's not playing for England because he's trash at also called Liverpool. Yeah, he's not a paint and decorator, bro. He's not here to fix your house. You fix your house.
No, but that's the thing. If Guehi comes in January, he walks into the lineup. because Konate's performances don't warrant him being in the lineup right now.
No, I hear you, but what my point is if he comes in January and Liverpool's still doing what they're doing and it doesn't get better, and now He's not playing for Crystal Palace and doing what he's doing, but instead he's playing for Liverpool and getting pumped every other weekend, he might lose his place for England. It's not a smart move.
Okay, but if Gahey's a player that comes in that hypothetical and that does happen, then he wasn't a player good enough to be bought in the first place.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know if Gahey's better than the best version of Konate personally, but
I don't think he is yet, but he's much better. Gahey's best performance on the ball creates more than Konate's best performance does defensively for us right now.
Fair.
And I'm not gonna lie, yeah, the only thing that's keeping Guehi out of this England team, yeah, is an injury, bro. England ain't blessed, yeah, with top quality defenders for them to be.
It's like Braithwaite, Tamori doesn't get a sniff. Stones is trash. Colwell's hurt.
Konsa's good, bro.
Konsa needs to be playing right back though. Konsa should be playing right back when you guys go low block.
In a team that has Reece James in it.
No, I'm saying no, like not to start. Konsa should never be in your starting lineup. Yeah, but if you're England, you go up 2-0 in a game and you want to keep Reece James's legs, you put on Konsa at right back and you shut up shop. That's what I'm saying. But Konsa shouldn't be anywhere near the starting lineup, and he definitely shouldn't be at center back for me.
I think
Mbappe versus Konsa.
Me personally, I don't know. Maybe I'm I think Konsa's solid still.
Nah, he's a very good
solid. The only thing that partnership is lacking is height. That's my personal opinion, anyways. But I don't know. I could be wrong.
But most of the bet, I mean, if England were to play Spain, hey, Mikel Merino, a bit of height, you might be in trouble, bro.
Marino is moving to Konsa at center back.
I think he's moving to a lot of people in the Spanish team, though. He's moving nuts for Spain.
That's what I'm saying, though. England's going for the World Cup. You're not. It does not impress me if you say, "Yeah, I got Konsa next to whoever." Konsa and Gahey's not winning you a World Cup. It's not getting you past the quarterfinals. You can
say the same thing about Spain. Kurabasi and flipping Nomad or whatever the hell his name
is. No. Kubarsi's better than Konsa, in my opinion, though. And if you want to say that, you have to apply the fact that Spain's midfield doesn't lose the ball. Yeah. Where England's best midfield is pace and power, and they still don't know their best midfield.
Well, I mean, two of the three they have.
Who are the two? There's only one.
I think Elliot Anderson and Declan Rice is
okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Those two are like
that's fair.
And you got Adam Wharton to come in as well.
Hey,
but that should probably be your midfield three. That should be unless Kobe gets it together.
And then you have the option of putting. I know Tuchel doesn't really play some of these guys there, but then you have the option to play either a Palmer or a Eze or a Foden in the 10, or even a Grealish.
No, you forgot that the Spanish dickhead. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem with England. England's on paper best 2 10s shouldn't be in the lineup. And Foden and Bellingham.
Well, I don't know.
Bellingham is not even England's 10th best 10. Let's not go there, please.
But you're not. But we can have that discussion and agree. But you can't tell me that when the papers are anointing Jude as the greatest thing since sliced bread because Real Madrid's success. You can't tell me. I get that because we know why it's a color thing, right? But like Tuchel can't go through a tournament, not start Jude Bellingham, not have success, and then not be like, why is Real Madrid's star player not playing?
Yeah. But the thing is, with them sort of players, if you leave them out and it doesn't go well for you, you're gonna die. They're gonna die by the sword, bro, because they're gonna say what you did.
Yeah, that's why Foden as well, Palmer as well.
I think Foden.
Those three.
I think the English media, even though they love Foden off, I don't think he's in terms of a profile of like stardom. He's not going past Jude Bellingham. But I think out of all of them,
but they want him to.
Cole Palmer, bro.
I kind of agree with that, but that's the problem with England. Cole Palmer, Foden, and Bellingham all have fan bases or different sects that say they should be in the lineup and have to be starting.
Well, Morgan Rogers as well. What about that?
Yeah,
that good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you know what the thing is though? Yeah, out of all those names that we mentioned, yeah, Jude Bellingham right now in this England team is the least favourite because so far from what I've seen, you know how you when I talk about media pressure and etc. Yeah, I don't think Tuchel gives two fucks, and that's what I love. That's what I love because over a period of 90 minutes, yeah, Jude Bellingham is the one that I see be like the least effective. Tuchel's seeing it, and I'm loving it. Can't
But
lie.
Tuchel really likes Eze, you know.
He does, but Eze plays on the left for him though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Mm,
and that
Yeah.
3-4-2-1, which is nice, which is where he should be.
Does he not have Anthony Gordon as well, bro?
But Anthony Gordon's not in form. Harvey Barnes is the informed winger.
He's getting Scotland, bro. Allegedly, he's transferring to Scotland.
Harvey is?
That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, man.
Good for him. Good for him. They could use a player of his profile.
No,
Barnes and McTominay. Sheesh.
Hey, Robbo.
Robbo as well.
Bendo, yeah, you better respect. You better respect. You better respect the Scottish Scouts.
Yeah, he was the one that scored overhead kick.
Yeah, Tierney still doing bits for them as well, bro.
Yeah, he had the goal.
Robertson as well.
Oh man, yeah, but I'm
McGinn Scottish, isn't it?
McGinn, yeah, McGinn, John McGinn, Scottish.
Stiff.
Who they got there? Che Adams.
A couple of Celtic and Rangers dons.
Yeah, wait, is it Duncan Ferguson? Am I saying that right?
Ferguson is old school, bro. He used to play in like the 90s, bro.
No, there's another Ferguson. Sorry, name not Duncan. There's another Ferguson.
Even Ferguson, I think he's Irish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he's talking about the don that used to play for Brighton.
No, not Evan. No, there's some random Scottish bloke that plays in Italy right now, I think.
Lewis Ferguson, midfielder. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Thank you. I was one of them.
I'm manager for that one. Yeah.
Oh.
Do you even have anything to say about United?
Bro, I didn't watch the game. Talk to me, because I thought Crystal Palace was gonna cook them.
Yeah, man.
The United were horrible. Well, I watched up until about the 70th minute. United were horrible. Crystal Palace, they missed their dinner, and then I missed Xerxes' goal, but apparently it was just out of nowhere. And then Mount goal was Bruno Fernandes rolled it to him from a free kick, and then he hit it under the wall. But literally, from what I saw, Crystal Palace was by far the better team. They just missed a buttload of chances.
In the first half, they did, man. Mateta's a criminal, bruv.
Yeah, I know. He should have got a hat-trick.
Yeah, but you know what's mad? You know who Man United are now the joint team that scored the most set pieces in the Premier League.
Mad.
They're sneaky, you know.
Mad.
Set piece FC, and they're not even being talked about, bro. But I respect Liverpool. I respect it. I like it for them, man. I like it for them. Keeps Liverpool a little bit lower down the table.
Oh, and it keeps that fraud in the job as well.
Oh no, man. I think Amarim's a decent manager, you know. I just think his profile of players that he has in his team, some of them is quite wrong. So I don't know how long it takes him to fix it, but I think United they've smartened up. They're not going to sack him. They're going to give him time, and he's going to get the players right. And I don't know, man. It's weird for me because today
I'm an Amarim fan.
I like Amarim. I like him.
No, I've always have been. I am too, Shaq.
I was looking at the Crystal Palace game, right, and I was thinking to myself, they play the same sort of 3-4-3 as Man United, right? And they've got some proper good players, Crystal Palace. Where as a Man United try to raid them for some of their better players and slot them into the system that they've got going on? Could you imagine Wharton in their system?
Well, that's what they're looking for, a midfielder like that.
Could you imagine what's his name?
LaCroix.
Munoz.
Or Munoz.
Yes. You see what I'm saying?
Well, you say that with Munoz, but I think Man U's in the problem with their squad's still shit. They've added people, but they still have to get out some more senior players. I think getting a Munoz only makes sense if you can get rid of Dalot. I think it only makes sense if you have a place for Diallo in the front three. You can't buy a 28-year-old Munoz and then have him as a squad rotation piece. He just stays at Crystal Palace.
He could be a right wing back for them, man. He's a proper
That's
good player,
I
man.
get that, but then you say if he's your starting right wing back, then now Diallo's getting even less playing time.
But, hey, if he ain't good enough, he ain't getting the time, bro. So Diallo's got to take his thing back, innit? Take his chain back. Because I think Munoz and I think Adam Wharton in that midfield next to a Bruno, hey, that man will be cooking some stuff.
I don't think that works unless they get a third midfielder. And you still,
No, I
even
think
with Adam Wharton, you're getting a more efficient Bruno. It's what not even more efficient Bruno. Adam Wharton is what you would want Bruno to be if he was a genuine 6'8" hybrid, as opposed to being more of an attacking midfielder.
if you put
That long passing that you get is
put
great.
a third midfielder in there, then you're gonna your system's looking like a 3-5-2 or a 4-3-3.
Exactly, and so that's why they're looking for more of a Baleba, even though I don't know if that's the right profile either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kobe doesn't fit the system. That's the problem with Amarim. Even though I like Amarim's system, the players don't fit the system. Some of the ones that have been brought in the last 18 months, yes, but Kobe is one of the biggest victims of the system in Amarim. Where do you play him?
But I think Amarim might have said that he's not 100% against maybe switching to a 4-3-3 in future if needs be.
He has to be able to get Kobe into this side. He can't play in a pivot in a 3-4-3. He just can't. He can't do the running.
For real.
This is why I say that manager over there is skunked in it. Do you know what I don't like here about some of these modern day managers? Is how they just stick to an ideology. I kind of want football to go back to the whole, you know what, play to the players that you have in it. I think growing up, football, it was more about the players and getting the best out of them. But now, especially with a lot of these modern day managers, it's about their idea. Like, they're the star, not understanding that it's the players on the pitch that actually is going to score you the goals and keep goals out of the net. Do you know what I mean? Amarim, you guys saying that like he's not like against going to a 4-3-3. He's been there over a year. It took him almost a year to get 3 wins in a row. With the midfield that he had, he should have been gone with that. Don't get me wrong, like Cash has been better playing in a double pivot this season. But over a player like Cash and with a player like Kobe and that, you should have been played in a 4-3-3. If you wanted to go back to the three at the back later down the road, then sure. But really and truly, a lot of the players that they have, they suit a 4-3-3. These players that they have, like Dorgu, like Dalot, even though Dalot should get moved on, like Mazraoui, these guys are not wing backs, they're fullbacks.
No, you're right. I think the reason why
stupidity. It's absolute stupidity.
It's stubborn to a fault because look, I agree with what you're saying 100%. Because if you remember when Arteta first came in and he assessed the squad and he said, "Yo, these guys cannot be playing a 4-3-3. The defenders, they stink." We played a 3-5-2, won the FA Cup, slowly started buying these players, and then he implemented his 4-3-3. So I do agree with you. I think when you come into a team, you can have your ideas, you can have what you want, but I think you should play to the strengths of the players that you have now. Otherwise, you're going to make yourself look like a bit of a clown, because if you stick to a 3-4-3 and you don't have, like, for example, the players to play in the midfield of the 4-3-3, or you don't have last season, for example, the attackers to play in there, you're just going to look like a donut. You're going to look like somebody that don't know what you're doing. But I think Man United, they're looking at the Arsenal model and they're saying, you know what? Let's trust this guy, because I think Amarim's a good young manager. I think he's just overly stubborn for no reason whatsoever.
Yes. Real quick, for all my critiques of Arteta, you know what he did in that first 6 months. You know I respect it so highly, because we're seeing now that Arteta prefers to play with a 3 in midfield. But when he first came in, he's like, you know what? I ain't got the facilities for that big man. I ain't got the facilities. I got flipping Socrates and that, and I got an old David Luiz. So you know what? I'm gonna put them in a back three with Kieran Tierney as one of the wide centre backs. That's what I'm gonna do. Do you know what? I've got 2 strikers that's been playing together up front. Do you know what I'm gonna do? One striker in Lacazette plays better as like a centre forward. The other one likes to get him behind. Okay, the one that likes to get him behind, I'm gonna put him out wide, let him play on the shoulder. And then I have another guy in Pepe. Do you get what I'm saying? He saw the tools that he had and he played towards them.
That's why I got him in a position.
Huh?
He even played some of them in positions that weren't typically used to, like when Saka first broke in, he had him on the left wing back.
No, 100%. But do you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, people always go mad when I say this. Yeah, I still think obviously Saka is that good and that intelligent. I still think that Saka can play in different positions, anyways. Do you know what I mean? But at that moment, it actually suited Saka, especially going
100%.
forward as well on the overlap, running at players, putting crosses in. Do you see what I'm saying? At least with Arteta, things made sense. Amarim has come in and has been like, this is my formation and I'm sticking to it. And it's like, in the meantime, you've got to get results. Because at a club like Manchester United, no manager should be able to finish 15th. None. Bearing in mind when he took over, these men were like 3-4 points behind top 4. How the fuck you end up finishing 15th? And do you know what makes it worse, yeah? Do you know what makes it worse? You lost in a final to Spurs.
Yeah.
Forget the players that you lost in a final to that football club, to that institution, and you still keep your job. And then you get bought a whole new attack. And then why is it I'm still we're caught away into the season? I'm even a United fan. I don't know why I'm passionate about this, but we're third way into the season. Yeah, I'm loving it, by the way. I'm loving it, but it's like we're third way into the season, bro, and you're still shit. Like, I'm watching these guys. These men are spaced out. I can't. Was it you or Link that said why is it that they don't go to Crystal Palace, and go and pick up one of their best players? For me, doesn't matter what players they get, my bro, because you see, when Crystal Palace, let's say like Wharton has the ball, and or even Lacroix at centre back, and he sends it up to Mateta. Do you know what? They're gonna have Pino, in the pocket close to him. Or they're gonna have what's his name, Shaw, close to him, but going in behind. So now when the ball goes up top, he could just knock it off to someone, and someone's gonna be there to support. Yeah. When I'm watching United, one man is on the ball, one man's here, and one man's all the way over there. Yeah. Ball goes up into Xerxes. He's wrestling man, like Triple H, and then Buemo is all the way over fucking there, and the Mason Mount is all the way over fucking there. Like, the whole way that he sets up that team is bonkers. To the point where I flipping hate them, man. But as a football fan, watching it makes me mad. It's dumb. That's why for me, personally, I just don't rate that manager like that, because I'm sorry, it goes beyond stubbornness. Because you know what? Guess what? Yes. Guess what, Link? You can even stick with your back three. You watch Palace and you watch United, and it's clear to see how that formation is implemented. It's two different things. It's just that, and I keep telling people, United actually do have quality players. They have better quality than the Crystal Palace. So now when they come up against each other, United can still end up winning the game because United have the quality. Palace don't. Although we rate some of their players, overall they just don't. But yeah, sorry, ran down. Got you. But yeah, just mad watching them, It's mad and infuriating just as a football fan watching.
Bro, just remember their goal probably at the season is regardless of how much they spend, it's probably to get in the top 5. If they can get themselves in the top 5, they've done well, man.
No, I think it's Europe minimum. I think if they get top 5, they're over the moon. I think they're over the moon if they get back into the Champions League next year.
I think there's a possibility, I really do.
No, they can. If they keep up the form of this last month, that's enough to get them top 5.
Question is, can Liverpool get top 5?
But there's no. What do you mean? Absolutely, bro. Once Salah goes off the AFCON, it's a wrap.
You think so?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, bro. If I could see a world where I had 4 new signings to replace Gakpo, Salah, McAllister, and Konate, I'm golden.
Always Gakpo. Gakpo's your top goal scorer. Leave the man alone, bro.
See, Shaq, what I tell you?
Leave the man alone.
They always gaslight me with GA. But last year when Salah was doing it, it's all the performances. Oh, but when we talk about your GOAT, Thierry.
This is why I'm playing your game, because when it comes to Salah, all you have when you're talking about Henry is goals and assists. So if that is so important, You need to love Gakpo, bro.
No, because I don't
Yes.
no, but that's the thing. I don't use that. One, I don't think there's a real argument. I don't think many Liverpool fans actually think there's an argument between Henry and Salah. The
You would be
fact of the
surprised.
matter is,
You'd be
we
surprised.
just like to remind you every time that you bring up Henry that Salah has more goals and assists. It's not that it supersedes Henry's accomplishments and what he's done footballing ability. It's just, hey, just so you remember, Salah has more goals and assists.
Yeah,
Just like I was like, yeah, just like you remember, Van Dijk has the same number of prems as Henry.
and just like you remember that Lampard has more goals and assists than your captain. Fantastic. So we can all play silly bollocks at it, bro.
But you see what I'm saying? But then we can get into the whole Gerrard versus Lampard thing. But it's not necessary. Then we gonna have Chelsea fans
For me,
jumping out of the woodwork.
Gerrard's the better player. But the point I'm trying to make is, if you want to play those silly games like Liverpool fans typically like to do, you're gonna end up having to shoot your captain, bro.
No, man, no, it's all good. It's all good. You know, I won a game. I'm happy. That's all it needs to be.
Yeah, man, you're good. You're good. You're 3-point collector once more, bro. Welcome
Once
back.
again, it's been a long time coming, man. I didn't know if I'd see today again. I did. Oh,
Dark times, bro.
dark,
I
very
can't
dark.
lie, yeah. This is just embarrassing, man. Why is it that you can't keep my goat's name out your mouth? I don't get it. What is it? I don't get
What
it.
you
Why
mean?
It's an obsession,
my
bro.
goat's name out my mouth?
What I
Just
thought?
can't
Why?
do it.
So, is he the GOAT or is he not? Because if he was the GOAT, then everyone should be talking about him, right? Like they talk about MJ all the time. You know, they talk about LeBron all the time. Why?
No, MJ is the goat,
About
bro.
him
I
in
know
a-
you
you
know
talk
that.
about him
I
in
know
a
you
negative
know.
light, and the fact is your goat couldn't even tie a shoelace, my brother.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Listen, my goat don't do shin dribbles, so I do know about that. I do know about that.
Your GOAT also doesn't score in Champions League finals. So
Yeah, that's great. He's won a Champions League, mate. He's won every fucking thing in football. Now what?
where did he win that? Wait.
Now
What color?
Now
What color
what?
kit was that? What
Now
color kit
what?
was that?
Now
What color
what?
kit was that?
It was burgundy,
No.
bro.
It was burgundy.
Yeah.
They wore burgundy.
Yeah.
No, not
Burgundy
not the
was another
02.
color.
No, not
Huh?
02. No.
No, it was
I don't.
burgundy and another color, innit? It was like burgundy and blue, but you know.
I think it was red and blue. It might be, yeah, that Catalan red. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right, bro.
Yeah, but you know what it is, yeah. But here's the thing, yeah. Link, yeah. You see real goats, yeah. You see like real goats, like they achieve things everywhere they go in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
can't say
I hear it.
about
I hear it.
saying,
I hear it.
like
Oh,
it's mad.
let's get out of here, bro. Let's get out.
Wait, what did you see? What did you see? I'm confused.
No, I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing at you, bro.
Wow, what's so funny? I'm confused.
Yo, Arsenal man, you get so triggered. Like just Henry, he's untouchable, bro. You don't have to. You just scoff it off. We just want attention,
you know
bro.
what, yeah? No. Do you know what? Yeah, do you know what it is? It's not that like he's untouchable, yeah. But I've seen so much bad man, yeah. I've seen so much bad man, yeah, in this game, yeah. It's
Sorry,
just
I know.
Salah even being mentioned in the same breath as my God. It's diabolical. Like, stop it. Like, come on, I've seen Cristiano Ronaldo,
It'll be okay, bro.
I've seen Dennis Bergkamp. I've seen Zola. I've seen Robin. I've seen Marlon.
Bro, I've seen Firmino. Like, what are we doing?
Fabregas.
I've seen
Like,
Firmino.
you know
What are we doing?
Bad boys that I've seen. You want to come to me with a shin dribbler because of numbers on the Excel sheet? What are we doing here?
What the hell just happened, bro?
Slog.
Why are you disrespecting me? Why are you
I don't get
disrespecting my club like that? I get to call him a shin dribbler. You don't get to call him a shin dribbler, okay?
No,
My shin dribbler.
We all get to call him that because it's your fan base, yeah. It's your fan base that always wants to hype him up. And the thing is, and I don't want to do this to Salah. I will keep repeating it. I respect the guy. I think he's a good player.
This doesn't sound like respect. None of this sounds like respect.
Because he's getting put next to my goal, and I've seen too many bad men.
You shouldn't have let him score that many goals against you.
Very, very, very funny. But please, listen, yeah. Look. You go and ask Carragher about my goat in it. You go and ask one of your goats about my goats in it. Do you know what I mean? The
Did
fact
you
that a
just call
Jamie
Carragher one of
Carragher,
my goats?
the
I'm
fact
out.
that
I'm
a
out. You
Jamie
called.
Carragher
Hey,
have been a
Shaq.
goat for
Shaq
Liverpool.
said that Jamie
I am
Carragher is
honored.
Liverpool goat. We gonna end on that. I'm out. I'm out on that. This is now an Arsenal show. Big up.
But he's a
Liverpool won a
Champions League
game.
Interesting.
winner, though. Yeah. Yeah. No, I like no, fam. I was everything alright, yes.
Oh, God.
Or is it? Flip, man. Do you know what? It's karma,
What the
bro, man.
fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what's happened. It's karma, bro. Man's gonna wrap it up anyways, man. Man's gonna wrap it up anyways. Because I think we spoke on City in it, so that's all the big six covered, man. Real quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the chat real quick in it, see what man is saying, man. Do you know what I mean? Big up Twisted and that. Yeah. This is what I'm saying, chat. Like, why can't you
The
take
fuck
what I
is
said
my
into
press, bro?
account? That's literally being biased. Let me know, because obviously I'm looking at the chat in it, but we're full flow in it. So what did you say, my bro? Let me know if you're still here, Twisted. Let me know. Do you know what I mean? Let me know. I'm saying CR7 better than both Salah and Henri. You know what it is, yeah? You know the old saying, yeah, of if you stick around too long, you end up becoming the villain. That's CR7, innit? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man. No right. Okay, one sec, people, people. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. What was I saying, people? What was I saying? Yeah, man. I just think I've this version of Ronaldo, yeah, that's just go hanging, yeah, and that's just offering fuck all else to the game. Like I've seen this version of Ronaldo for too long, yeah, for him to be up in my memory like that. And even in natural talent, yeah, I think Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah, and Thierry Henry, yeah, is much closer in terms of natural talent in comparison to Ronaldo and a Messi or Ronaldo and a Ronaldinho. Like, and you could argue with your nan all day long, bro, but like, I think a lot of what made Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah, was one, he's got an insane mentality to the point where at this point, yeah, it's becoming a sickness now. You know what I mean? Because he's coming out saying things like, he don't really care about the World Cup and that mad thing. Do you know what I mean? But one, like Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah, he's got an insane mentality, and that's number one. And number two, what was the other one? His genetics. Like, don't get me wrong, like he works harder than everyone else, but the fact that man's in his 40s, yeah, and he's still lean as fuck. He's very lean and he's still very muscular. Like, I think those are two I think those are two key components when it comes to Cristiano Ronaldo. Again, of course he's very, very talented in it, but we're talking about footballers at the very, very highest level, man. We're talking about footballers at the very highest level, man. Footballers at the very highest level. It's fine margins and it's what do you call it? Yeah, it's fine margins and it's harsh, in it. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. A lot of people disagree with me though, because I know Cristiano Ronaldo's got a lot of he's got a lot of stands out there. So a lot of people like genuinely think that he is either the GOAT or he's number two. I don't. I don't think he's number two. I don't think he's number three. I don't know. I don't know if he's in my top five. I don't know. Well, maybe that's being a bit harsh. It's definitely Messi and it's definitely Ronaldinho ahead of him. I'm inclined to put R9 ahead of him as well. So maybe number four. Do you know what I mean? And then if we're talking about my personal favorite, he's way down the list. You know what I mean? Okay, big up Twisted. You're saying that we have played all the top 6 clubs and played most of the top 10. If we won 2 games that we drew, we would be same points as City. I agree, we struggle, but we ain't as shit as people make out, bro. I hear you, Twisted, yeah. But I'm talking about watching you guys, yeah, over a 90-minute game. Like you're not impressive. You're not impressive by any means. I don't know the things that you do consistently well. But granted, you do have good players. You have multiple good players. Hence as to why you end up scoring goals, etc., etc. There's obviously a whole lot of context that comes into it, how teams play against you. Do you know what I mean? There's certain teams that might respect you less than other teams, etc., etc. I don't want to take the credit away from Manchester United, but generally speaking, when I watch you, man, you man are a bit pants. For the most part, I'm not saying you guys never have a good passage of play. I think sometimes out wide with the wing back and your inside forward, your 10, whatever, I think there's a good bit of link up there. But a lot of the times I watch United and then it's Cunha driving the ball up how many yards and getting into the final third, and then this individual brilliance. Like for the most part, I'm not saying that I don't ever see it twisted, yeah, but I just don't think you guys are a great cohesive team. Like it's taken you almost a year to get 3 wins in a row. That's for a reason. I'm sorry, but I don't think you guys even deserve the point in this game. But again, this is what happens in football. If you don't take your chances, you understand. You end up get bit, and that's what you man did. And you man got the quality. So, it's just one of them ones, man. It's just one of them ones. But yeah, listen, people. You know what I mean? Make sure you guys smash the like and smash the subscribe button. Make sure you guys are following Yash at Sports Uncensored 4K. The link is in the description. Quality channel, man. They're actually in the studio, you understand? They're not amateur like me. They're proper things, not just football. So if you ever get bored of the football chat, trust me, people, go and head over there, man. Let's also get their man to 1,000 subs as well. Well, let's hit the 400 first to get it, but let's let me get these man to 1,000 subs as well. So make sure you guys are heading over there as well. That is Sports Uncensored 4K. Yas is over there. T is over there. You know what I mean? You've seen both of them here already, and a couple of them man as well. But yeah, make sure you man head over there, man. R9 forever, my goat. Now hear it, man. Obviously, I do put him ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know, I just feel like I ain't seen him enough for me to be like, yeah, he's my goal. Do you know what I mean? Like I watched Ronaldinho against my team in the Champions League final, all of them things. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure Ronaldinho is slightly younger than R9, because I know R9 was doing this thing for PSV from like 96, 97. Do you know what I mean? And I think Ronaldinho like burst onto the European scene in like 2000, 2001, I think he joined PSG, and then he joined Barcelona in what 04. Do you know what I mean? But now hear it though, man. Listen, R9, Messi, Ronaldinho. I think either of the three, I don't think anyone can go wrong, man. But listen, yeah, big up Twisted Fate, big up Abs. Do you know what I mean? Big up Arsenal Gunner, man. Big up Jay if you're still here, man. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully we can chop this game up together upwards next week. Do you know what I mean? We've also got the game against Brentford, so you should see us back here before then. Big up Arsenal Gunner, man. Big up everyone that's tuned in. Big up Gary Reeves as well. Do you know what I mean? Big up everybody. You know what I mean? Big up Musa Bama. I understand. Big up everyone, man. But yeah, people, you know my thing already. Until next time, salute.